Look at that shirt.
I'm
Love
so
it.
I'm
We
so glad.
are live.
Woohoo!
What's up, Kathryn? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Amazing.
Hello, everybody.
And we are excited to be here because this is a celebration, and we're going to be interviewing a mom of how many children? 5 kids. What? This is crazy. You know, Kathy and I have 2, and there's been moments where she's thought about, hey, we should have another one. And then, like, we wake up and, like, no, don't do it. We're good. So, the fact that you have 5 kids and you're having tremendous success with this home based business, online business, is just, to me, mind boggling. It's unbelievable. And I know that there are a ton of moms out there. So where's all the moms at? Let me see.
Yes, let's see all the moms.
Where's the moms? How many kids do you have? And if you know any moms that want to be able to generate an income from home with an online business, working even just from a cell phone, then you want to tag them right now in the comments, because you do not want them to miss this interview of success and failure and frustration, and really just being able to maneuver through life, the challenges of life. So we have the one, the only, Kathryn. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I just want to reiterate, if you know any mothers that are interested or looking to make an extra income, certainly tag them and share this, because if I can do it, you can do it. And if you can raise human beings, then you can certainly run your own business because raising human beings is much more challenging.
I love it. I love it. So let's first of all, because there's a lot of people that do not know your story. And by the way, I want to make sure everyone understands why we're doing this. Kathryn is at the incredible rank within our company. It's called 10K affiliate. That means her personal organization is doing over $10,000 in monthly sales every single month. It's a huge accomplishment, and it wasn't always easy, right? There's been challenges, and she's going to be talking about some of that on this quick interview. But I wanted to just congratulate her. So if everybody watching this can just give her some hearts, come on, give her some big congratulations, because Kathryn has faced the odds, she's faced the challenges, and she's here. She just requalified as 10K affiliate again, and I know she's going for even bigger promotions within the company. So for everyone who doesn't know you, Kathryn, give everybody the quick story of who you are.
Okay. Well, before I do that, I just wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you to Josh and Jenna Zweigel, the founders of our company, and especially to you and Kathy, because to do something like this, you really do have to have guidance and leadership and coaching. And you and Kathy have been absolutely amazing. And you are in the trenches with us. You don't have to be spending as much time with us. And I just want to tell anybody, if you are looking, if you believe in the home-based business or the home-based industry, leadership is so key, because this is a mindset journey. It's a growth process. It's a skill set that you have to learn just like anything else. And you have to have good teachers and good mentors. And so I just wanted to acknowledge you and Kathy especially. You guys have been amazing. But yes, gosh, the quick version. I had, like Aaron said, I have 5 kids. I'm a single mother of 5. I got divorced, I don't know, a few years ago. It was not a fun process. And during that period of time, I made a whole lot of changes. I kind of feel like I had to leave my old life behind and start all over. I do have a degree as a nurse. I had been working, I have experience working in the medical field as a nurse and doing wound care and also behavioral health nursing. But for many reasons, I wanted to get out of that. I wanted the flexibility to be able to go to my kids' games. I was fortunate enough growing up where my parents went to every single sporting event. And that's pretty much impossible when you have 5 kids as it is. And then when you throw a job on top of it, it makes it even harder. And so I really got into this industry because I wanted to, it was for the freedom and to be able to dictate my own schedule. Because to be honest, my kids' schedules were already dictating so much of how my day went. And so I have kind of been around the block. I'm giving you guys a short version. Got involved in some other things. There's a lot of amazing opportunities out there. It's about finding the right one, and there's a lot of things that are involved in that. But yeah, I got involved with this company, and yeah, I mean, if you're going to do something like this, you've got to be coachable. You've got to be authentic. You have to realize that this is a learning curve, and that there's going to be challenges. There's challenges in life, period. Whenever you're going through a growth process, if you want to have something that you don't have, then you have to be able to do things that you've never done and think in certain ways that you haven't thought before, which is why the leadership is so important. You can't come into something like this and not go to the trainings and kind of try to recreate the wheel and wing it yourself. You want to follow people like Aaron and Kathy and all the other amazing leaders. But yeah, I mean, I like Aaron said, I had hit 10K affiliate pretty quickly. And then while I was going through kind of renegotiating my initial divorce agreement, it just kind of got hairy. That's an understatement. And so my number one priority was dealing with the legal stuff. So I did not hit 10K for a few months there. But I knew, I had to be as laser focused as I was on my business. I was being laser focused on getting my full custody of my kids. And then the plan was, and I told Aaron, I'm like, I'll be back. Don't you worry. And here I am. It's been, I hit 10K last month and 10K this month again, which says something a lot about this, not only this it says something about the home-based industry when you are looking at what's going on in the world right now. It's crazy times, and people, I think, are, realizing that job security for many has been an illusion. And I really do believe that when you invest in yourself, that's the best investment you can make, because you can't fire yourself. You can only quit. And, we did 15 million as a company in April, and that's just absolutely incredible. And it just makes me feel so thankful to God for leading me down this path into this company. And yeah, I don't know.
I love it.
I could just go on and on.
Yeah, let me ask you a few questions. So I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna touch on a couple things you said. But first of all, I want to know, for everyone who's watching this, by the way, there could be some guests who are watching, some people that are watching this that found this on Facebook. Maybe somebody tagged you. Maybe somebody shared this video with you. Be sure that if you're not yet a part of let's see the shirt one more time, Kathryn.
Yes. Got my Power Team shirt.
There it is. Come on, y'all. Hashtag Power Team. Drop some comments. So if you're watching this and you're not yet a part of our MDC family, I have decided, yes. If you're not yet a part of our MDC family, I want to encourage you to please just sit back, relax, and just listen carefully to what Kathryn is sharing. And be sure to get back to the person who invited you. Maybe that was Kathryn. Maybe it was somebody on her team. Maybe it was somebody else that's a part of MDC. Get back to whoever sent this video to you, because they will be able to get you started and you can start working with us. Now, share with everybody, but take us back.
Okay.
Why did you join in the first place? Like, what happened, and how did somebody prospect you to share this opportunity with you, and what was it that got you to get started?
I love this question. Okay, so like I said, I had decided I wanted to take this journey, and I was seeing all these young hotshots online making all this money through YouTube and all this stuff, and I was like, okay, if these guys can do it, I can do it. I'm raising 5 kids, and the traits to being a successful entrepreneur are the same for being a mother, a single mother of 5. You're a leader. You have to be resilient. You have to be coachable. You have to be strong inside. And so I had, like I said, I looked at Amazon FBA. I did a class on that. I had taken all these other classes, and they all taught me amazing things. And the last thing I had done before this business was I had taken a closing course. And by the time I was done with that, I was getting pitched left and right all on my social media. But also at that point in time, I knew how to spot the right opportunity. I knew that it had to be in the right industry. I knew that the coaching had to be like amazing. I knew what was going on with the CBD industry. And as a nurse, and somebody that wanted to get out of that field, I did a lot of research on CBD as it was, and wanted to make sure if I was going to get in the industry that it was the best, because I knew that there was going to be more weight with the fact that I have a background in nursing and people asking me questions. And somebody had messaged me. It was a cold message. And like I said, I was getting a ton of messages from people because I had a lot of new connections, I guess, from all the other things that I had done. But there was something about the message that I got from a gentleman named Lee Dibbs. And I just responded to it, and I looked at it.
Do you remember, have an idea what that message was? Just kind of give us I know it was a while ago, but
he sent me a friend request, and I accepted it. And he just said, "Hey, Kathryn, thank you for accepting my friend request. You know, I'm about to launch a new business in the CBD industry. Would you like to take a look? If not, no worries. I'm looking forward to, you know, getting to continue being friends with you," something like that.
Wow. I need everybody to just, like, if you guys are watching this and you're not paying attention, you need to seriously stop what you're doing, because we're getting into some training right here that's going to help you with your business. How would you like to have a 10K affiliate on your team? Anybody? Do you guys just hear what just happened? Kathryn got a cold message.
Mm-hmm.
And this cold message was very simple. You heard what it was. I'm launching my new CBD business. I wanted to reach out to see if you'd be interested in taking a look. Either way, it's fine. No problem. Let me know either way. Something to that effect.
Mm-hmm. And he didn't spam me. And when you get spammed, that kind of, like I said, I had a certain amount of experience where I could also tell, like, people that were kind of amateurs starting off, and just his approach told me something about the company and the training, because it wasn't like in your face. It didn't make me feel icky. It was just very confident, kind, and just, you know, hey, this is what I'm doing. It's nice to meet you. If you'd like to take a look, great. If not, no worries. And I was like, all right, I'm going to take a look. And I did. And it just felt right for me.
And do you know where Lee lives?
UK, I believe.
Okay. I need everyone to just please listen to what I'm saying right now. Lee Dibbs doesn't even live in the United States. Hello? He lives in the UK. He sends a cold message to Kathryn, somebody she doesn't know. They get connected on Facebook for the first time. And Kathryn joins. And now she's one of the top leaders in the company. Do you know that Lee Dibbs is a pretty happy camper? Because he's getting check match. He's getting overrides. He's making big bucks from enrolling one person.
Yep.
What? And so I want everyone to have a wake-up call. And can you guys drop a comment, like, say wake-up call, if anybody just had a wake-up call? Because so many times in this business, people are like, well, who do I talk to? Well, where do I find prospects? Well, what do I do? Do you guys see what just happened here? Lee Dibbs sent a cold message to someone. She signs up, and now she's a top leader, and he's making bank from one person, one of the people that he enrolled. Cold message. So for me, I want everyone watching this to have a wake-up call, like, holy cow. Because the question is, how many of you, be honest, are you out there every day messaging, contacting, connecting with new people? And just making the feelers, making the contacts, because that's what he did. And thank goodness he did. Lee Dibbs, you're the man. Thank you, because now we have Kathryn on the team. So it's an amazing story. I love it.
A couple other things, too. I mean, let's be real. I think that there's more people online now during these times more than ever. If you're online, why not take some time to learn how to make a living online? I mean, if you're going to be on your device, if you're going to be on social media talking to people, you know, how much time are you spending complaining about maybe your current financial situation, and how much time are you spending doing something about it? Because, you know, the nice thing is, oh, crap. Hold on.
You good?
My phone, my computer's charged, but saying low battery. I don't know.
All right, so she's going to look for her charger. While you're looking for it, my next question is, tell us what you did. Like, we're not getting into a whole training here. This is an interview. We've only got a few minutes. We don't have much time. But like, I want everyone to get an idea of what did you do? Because let's just face it, a lot of people join a business, whether it's MDC or any other type of home-based business, and they just don't do what it takes to create success. So what is it about your success that is maybe different from other people?
I think having, just give me 1 second, because I'm afraid that this is going to die. I can multitask, though. That's the beauty of.
Okay, go for it.
No, one of the things, I'll take a walk. One of the most important things is being coachable, but in anything like this, you have to do the inner work. If you're not already confident, if you don't trust your decisions, if you're not confident in the product that you're selling or the business, then that's going to come across to other people. You really have to believe in what you're doing. Otherwise, when you reach out to people, they're not gonna buy it. People buy from those that they know, like, and trust. If they, I might be kind of controversial online, but I think most people that follow me know that I speak from my heart. I don't bullshit. And that if I say something that I believe in, that I really mean it. I don't want to just be a salesperson. I want to truly, truly help people. And I think that, it's just having a strong frame, and you have that strong frame by doing a lot of, doing the inner work, showing up for trainings, believing the product, using the product, sharing your story. I mean, I've got endless stories about how CBD helped me. I mean, like I said, my divorce wasn't a joyride, and I had a lot of feeling the blues, anxious, if you can read in between the lines. And I was taking a lot of medications. And once I came across the CBD, all that stuff went in the trash. And I know that a lot of people struggle with a lot of the same things that I have as far as the physical or the emotional issues. And so when I can tell people my story and, what helped, that's all. That's all.
That's amazing. So you're just truly, like, to the core passionate about the products.
Yeah.
And you're just always talking about it. You're always reaching out to new people, sharing stories, telling more people all the time about these incredible products. And so this is a hashtag success leaves clues moment where everyone watching this, you've got to ask yourself a couple questions. How passionate, like, to the core, are you about these products? If you're not, you need to become. And how many people are you out there helping and sharing these products with on a daily basis? So, Kathryn, tell us, one part of your story that I think is really important, and we need to address this. Because let's just face it, the majority of the people watching this are already a part of MDC.
Right.
You're already a part of the MDC fam. If you're not yet a part of the MDC fam, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, what are you waiting for?
Get back to the person who invited you. Join us. We're excited to start working with you. But you encountered some setbacks. You encountered some challenges. And here's a little wake-up call for everyone, even those of you maybe that are new, right? Maybe you're brand new. Your business is booming, right? There's going to be challenges. There's going to be setbacks. It's part of business. It's part of entrepreneurship. And so Kathryn hit a rank and she lost her rank. Oh no. Guess what? It's happened to me. It's happened to Kathy. It's happened to almost every successful leader in the industry. You hit a rank and you lose it. Things happen. You hit a plateau. You lose a little momentum. But it's in these defining moments that will determine where you end up. I think about Jason on the team. He also, same thing happened. He like hit 10K, lost 10K or whatever it was. And then guess what he did? He recommitted to his business. He relaunched his business. Now he's a 100K.
Yep.
And I know you're on your way as well. So Kathryn, talk about mentally what you did to get through that. And now you're back on top as a 10K and going beyond that.
I'm going to answer that question and just say a couple phrases that just always are ingrained in my head. You can make excuses or you can make money. It's never lack of resources. It's a lack of resourcefulness. If you want something other people have, you have to be willing to do what other people won't do. If every time life gets a little hard or tricky, if you don't expect that there's going to be obstacles in the road, then you're going to be living a life of mediocrity. You have to expect that you're going to face challenges, because this is also a leadership journey, and you can't lead if you don't know how to deal with hard times and conflict and obstacles, if you're not emotionally resilient. And so much of the fuckery, there's no other word I can use, part of my language, that I went through the past 3 years, it was hard. And for a period of time, I felt like I was literally getting kicked down and could barely come up for air before I got kicked down again. And I realized that when I first started experiencing that, I would get really low and sad for weeks at a time, sometimes months. But what would happen is I'd always pull myself back together and get back on track. And one day I was just like, why don't I just take that time period out and just like skip to what I know is that I'm eventually just going to get right back at it, and just stop giving all my emotion to it, and just focus on where I'm going and not what's happened, and use this to inspire others. And so I have a lot of people on my team, and everybody has stuff. Everybody has hardships, the obstacles, whether it's relationship, health issues, financial issues. But ultimately it comes down to, are you going to talk about it and complain about it, or are you going to do something about it? Because you can let it defeat you, or you can let it make you stronger. So yeah.
Wow. Are you guys taking notes? Success leaves clues, y'all. Come on. If you're getting some value, drop some hearts, drop some love, drop some comments. What are you liking best from this interview so far? And I mean, Kathryn, you just dropped some major nuggets there. And listen, it's simple, but success is simple, but you just have to put in the work. You can, all those things you just said, man, I hope everybody was taking notes. Everyone's gonna have to like rewind it and write all those things down, because that was really good stuff.
Yeah,
so you've mentioned this briefly, but tell us why now in the state of the world, why is right now, in your opinion, the best time to have a home-based business and to work with us in MDC?
Oh, God, I could take an hour on that one. This is just my personal experience, but I think that we've been lied to a lot about a lot of things. Again, this is my personal experience as a mom, as an American, as a woman, as a nurse. I think that we've been lied to about in the medical field. I think that I just saw it. I used to be married to a doctor. Like I said, I have 2 degrees. I would see every time somebody would go up in their pay scale at their regular job, it happened to me when I was married, huge raise. But then when the check came, like, we were in a new tax bracket and we barely saw any of that. And I just felt like no matter what, we were trapped. It didn't matter if I was a nurse or if somebody was a doctor or they were a lawyer. It was like you were trapped, and you didn't have the time. And then I saw so many people going back to school because they weren't being able to make their bills. And then they would come out of school, and you know what they would have? A little bit of a pay raise and a higher tax bracket and a shitload more debt. And their situation wasn't any different. And it was just me living in that for so long. And so right now, I think a lot of people are, like I said earlier, starting to realize that, they're waking up about maybe things with the farm industry. I mean, there's so much information and things coming out right now. And maybe people are considering more, okay, maybe I should think before I take a medication. Maybe there is a reason that alternative therapies, you're hearing amazing stories about it, and you're hearing amazing stories about CBD. Maybe there is a reason why there are so many people unemployed, and yet my home-based business friends, their businesses are growing. So I mean, yeah, if you're home, you should always have a plan B, always. I'm a single mother of 5. You got to have a plan B. It's great if you have a secure job. It's great if you love what you do. But if your plan B is just collecting unemployment, I don't know. I think that everybody should learn how to make a living online, because, again, in my personal opinion, I think the new poverty is going to be online illiteracy as far as learning how to make money. And we've seen that. I mean, you see it, there's no more Blockbuster, there's Netflix, and there's Uber, and there's Airbnb, and everything's taking place online. And so I think it's very important to learn how to make a living online and know how to spot out a good opportunity and know how to spot out a good company. And there's so many things that come into that. And I mean, documentation beats conversation. If you want, I can go on and on and on and tell you how amazing this company is. So can Aaron, but do your research, look it up. if you don't know how to look it up and you're just listening to what other people say, you might want to change that.
I love it. And look at this. You got a mother-daughter duo here.
Yes,
Kathryn is on here.
my mother's a 10K affiliate, and she just had her birthday. Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so we only have a few more minutes, but Kathryn, tell us, you've just been giving us so much nuggets, so much exciting stuff, so much value for everybody who's here watching. So guys, don't go anywhere. We're almost done. Just got a couple more minutes. Give everybody maybe, what is some of your keys to success, some of the suggestions that you have when people go through tough times like you have, how you made through it, and, just anything else you want to share that can help others, extract some of what you've done to create success so they can go have success as well.
Yes. Who and what you surround yourself with is going to ultimately, that's what you're going to become. So if you're not happy with your financial situation and you have other people in your life that you don't want a lifestyle like they have, and they're giving you financial advice, nothing's going to change. Because like you, for example, Aaron, you know things because you're further along in this journey than I am. I'm gonna take your advice before maybe my neighbor or my friend who's like broke and can't pay their bills, because you've done it, you're doing it. So it's who you surround yourself with. If when I was going through my divorce, if I was around a bunch of negative people, that would have made it so much worse. But I knew that I had to feed my soul. I knew that I had to be strong for my kids. I was being very aware of what I listened to, what I watched, just was listening and reading and taking it. I mean, it's like programming yourself. I mean, I think of it like we're computers, and what you have to be really protective about what you expose yourself to, because it influences you whether you realize it or not. So, I just think it's so important to immerse yourself in things that are going to feed you and help you to become a better person and help you during this growth process. And I think that anybody, if you're curious, you got to take action. This isn't an industry for the faint of heart. I know it's scary. Anytime you do something new, it's scary. But most people don't try new things, or they don't take the leap because they let fear win. This is not an industry where you let fear win. You have to walk through your fear, but you have the support system to help you. So if you're thinking about trying a product, or you're thinking about taking the tour of this company, make a decision, take massive action, because 5 seconds from now, the fear thoughts are gonna come in. And those fear thoughts and listening to those are gonna keep you exactly where you are, and you're gonna wake up in the same place 15, 30 years from now. And if that's okay with you, that's fine. But if that's not, then you have to approach life differently.
Wow. Tremendous. Kathryn, everybody is blowing it up. I want everybody to do me a favor. Drop some big congrats for Kathryn on 10K affiliate, making through the challenges. And I would love to see, for everybody who's watching this live or the recording, tell us what has been your favorite part. What did you like best from the success interview? And who wants to learn more from Kathryn? Just drop some comments. Let us know what you liked best. And again, I want to encourage, if there's anyone watching who is not yet a part of the MDC fam, make sure you get back to the person who sent you to this video. Get started. They can get you access to our system. You can join the family. We can start working with you, and we can help you become a success story, just like we have Kathryn. So, Kathryn, you're amazing. I truly want you to know that we believe in you. Kathy and I believe in you. We're so proud of you. You have made it through challenging times. And, listen, I think the biggest thing for me is the mindset. You have developed a tough mindset. And this is something that not everyone has. And I think that's part of why a lot of people quit or look for something easier in this industry. And, you're having success because you have a tough mindset, and you are not a quitter, and you are here putting in the work. You're staying focused, and we're just so proud of you. So I know that 10K affiliate is a huge deal, you and your mom both, but I want you to know that we're committed to helping you continue to rank up all the way to the top And so in closing, I'm going to let you just close us out with any final words of wisdom or anything else you want to share with the world.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. I know you guys believe in me, and there were times when you guys believed in me and I wasn't at the moment. And so I just thank you guys so much for that, for your leadership. Again, this is so much more than a business. This is, most of the people in this business are now my new best friends. They're my family, and it's amazing. I would just say there's nothing more valuable than your time. So if you're not liking your circumstances now, stop wasting time overthinking and deliberating and blah, 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 blah. Jump in, give it a month. If it's not for you, then at least you jumped in and you tried. But so many people, they stay on the fence and they overthink before they take action. So time is the most valuable thing you have. And if you want more time, more freedom, then definitely, yeah, if you want to stay over your life, then definitely do a business like My Daily Choice Hemp Works and just reach out, take action, and believe in yourself. That is the number one thing that holds people back. That is the number one reason why people give up on their dreams, is they compare themselves to others. They don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that they can do it. And that's a lie. That's BS. God made all of us fearfully and wonderfully made, and we all have something. We all have a gift to offer the world, and it's selfish to keep it to yourself and not share it because you're afraid. And in my opinion, that's also an insult to God or your creator. So it's your job to follow your highest excitement, not your biggest fear. Don't make decisions based on fear. So that's all. But yeah, reach out to me or get back to the person who tagged you and get started. Take massive action.
I love it. Kathryn, you're amazing. Congratulations once again. And you rock. Seriously, we're so grateful to be working with you. We're committed to your success. And for everyone who's watching this, get back to the person, get started. You'll be glad you did. And we will see you on the next interview. By the way, this is seriously my favorite thing to do. So if you're on YouTube, click subscribe, click the bell. If you're on Facebook, turn notifications on so that anytime we're bringing more value, more interviews, more success stories, you don't miss any of them. We'll see you next time. Bye, Kathryn.
All right, bye, everyone.